Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a February favorites, and as you can tell, I hope you got the reference from the beginning of the video because I've been watching it all weekend. Today is Sunday and I have been watching Fuller House since it started on Friday. On Saturday, today Sunday, I watched it in the morning, and today John's mom came from Maine, so we're probably going to watch it from the beginning all over again, which I am super excited for. I think I got up to like episode 8 or something like that, and like I tweeted, I really don't want to finish it because then there's not going to be any more. And I think it's a really good show, and I think they've done a really good job. It's super cheesy, but I'm so for it. I still support that cheesiness. So so February was actually my birthday month, and I actually had my birthday in the beginning of the month, and I turned a big 24. So I turned 24, and obviously I got some goodies that I will probably why not show it now. I just got some beauty stuff, not too many, it was just a couple, and I didn't really ask for anything because obviously because of my channel I've been kind of buying it for myself. So when it comes to like presents, I don't tell people to buy me stuff, I just kind of buy it for myself. But I did get a couple of things that I want to share on here, and one of them is obviously this beautiful color that I'm wearing right now. It's the color Echo by the HaveOnD liquid lipstick line that they have that obviously, you know, I'm very obsessed with. And I wanted Echo for a really long time. And this blue color is absolutely gorgeous in person, and I can see that it's coming off as beautiful as it is. It's kind of funny actually because we had to go back to return what my coworker got me, which is those beauty stuff, and she had gotten me Suspiria, which I think is a purple one, and I already have the purple one. So we went back, and I really wanted that blue one, and I think I just went for it. I'm like, I've been eyeing this for months and months and months, and I'm like, if it's one day that I'm gonna pull it off, it has to be now, or it's never gonna happen. So I decided to pick it up, and then I was gonna ask the lady at Sephora for help from my friend, and she was actually wearing this color, and I was like, hey, what color are you wearing? She's like, Echo. And I'm like, that is hilarious. And obviously Echo looks like this, and it's a beautiful blue color. As you can see, it's pretty much the same color that I have here, so it doesn't look any different in the container if you're thinking of buying it. And then I also got Tijuana in their studded lipstick line, which this is my first studded lipstick from the HaveOnD line, which I'm really excited. And it looks really cute. I love the packaging, and it's just this nice red color. It's very classic, it's very nice, and I'll probably use it a lot for spring. I can never have too many reds. I have a ton of reds, and I'm thinking of doing some type of video or something on all the red colors that I have because I have too many. But yeah, maybe I'll do that for a spring look or something. But I love the fact that she gave me HaveOnD products because she knows how much I love them. The next item is in combination with the stuff that she gave me. She also gave me a spray from Victoria's Secret, and it was, I think it was a Love Spell one, the purple one. And as much as I love Love Spell, the actual bottle had an issue, so that's why we ended up going to the mall together to exchange it and everything, and to exchange the Suspiria color. But once I got there, I realized I didn't want Love Spell anymore, and I went for the Sheer Love spray in Victoria's Secret, and I haven't worn these in a year. And Love Spell used to be my favorite, as well as some like amber smell, I think. But Sheer Love is just fantastic. And even though it looks like I haven't used a lot, I have used quite a lot of this. I use it after a shower, or like if I just want to smell a little bit different and not so perfumey. But it's a nice smell, just if you don't want to smell too perfumey or too strong. It smells really nice of like flowers, and just like, I can't even describe it. It's really nice, like really soft, and it's not as strong as the other Victoria's Secret smells on there, which I'm not very too fond of, but this one was really good. And continuing with the birthday theme, I also picked up my birthday present from Sephora, which is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser and the Rose Face Mask. And they had two options. They had a Marc Jacobs, like, I think lipstick and mascara possibly, and then they had this option. And I don't think I've had any Fresh items, so I really wanted to try some of their skincare line. And so I got the, like I said, the Soy Face Cleanser and the Rose Face Mask, and these two are awesome. I've been using this on days that I don't want like a strong face cleanser. Like if I'm not wearing makeup, like yesterday I used it, I didn't wear any makeup. So I just wanted something kind of light on my face. It's really, really creamy and like, not creamy, but like really light and not as heavy as other face washes. So it's really good on days that you don't have anything really to clean. You just want a nice like fresh face. And then the rose face mask is so wonderful. These two products smell so lovely, but this rose face mask is just absolutely beautiful. It has a very interesting texture. It looks like this in the inside and it's kind of creamy, but it just smells like roses. It's so, so gentle, and I'm definitely probably going to repurchase both of these items. And I'm really glad that I picked these. And if you haven't picked up your birthday present yet because your birthday hasn't come, I definitely suggest these items if you haven't tried Fresh before. Sticking with the theme for skincare, I've also really enjoyed the face cleanser by First Aid Beauty. And if you saw my previous favorites video from the month of January, I mentioned their moisturizer, which I use every day. I still use it, and it's really, really thick and delicious and wonderful, and my face absolutely loves it. But the face cleanser, I've had to use it because I was using my all-time favorite right now. I've had it for a year and it lasted me my Body Shop tea tree oil face wash, which was actually a recommendation from one of my viewers last year. And that one right now. So I went to go buy it and I had a really weird experience at the Body Shop. So I ended up trying this one that I had in my cabinet in the bathroom, and I decided that it was really good. And according to this, it's supposed to remove surface oils, makeup, dirt, and grime, which it totally did. And it's very strong enough to take off all your makeup, so I totally trust this with all my makeup if I'm having a day that I have a lot. And obviously if I need to take off a little bit more, I'll use my Bioderma. This has been a very good replacement for my tea tree face wash from the Body Shop. It's very creamy. It's a very different consistency from the soy one from Fresh. That one's very light, where this one's more creamy and it kind of foams up a little bit more. The other one barely does anything in terms of that, but you still feel like you get a good clean face. But I definitely like this one, and if you're looking for a good face wash, I definitely recommend this one as well. And if you want to try it, I definitely recommend trying the travel one that they have by the cash registers, because you get your money's worth and you get a good amount of products to try out and see if you like it. Another Fresh item that I have here that I didn't even know I was featuring was the Sugar Lip Polish. And this is an exfoliator for your lips, and I had this and I wanted to get it for a while, and because it is winter and obviously your lips get a little bit chapped here and there, I wanted to try it out. And it looks like this in the inside. It's very sugary, obviously, but I thought it was going to be a little bit thicker, and it is. It totally is. But it's actually very kind of not creamy, but I don't know, it has a very interesting consistency, and I probably use a little bit more than I should. Every time that I dip my finger in here, I think I grab way too much, and then I have way too much. You really need a very small amount of this. But this thing, it does amazing at exfoliating your lips, and I'm going to close this up before it dries up. But it's a really good exfoliator, and like I said, I haven't really tried any other Fresh items. These are like the first ones that I've already had. I had obviously the lip treatment that came as a birthday present a couple years ago, and I love those, and I still have a bunch of those left. I'm really glad with my purchases from Fresh, and if you guys have any other recommendations for Fresh products, definitely let me know so I can try them out. My next product is probably the prettiest product that I'm featuring today, and it is absolutely amazing as a product itself. It's a Love Flush Long Lasting 6-Hour blush wardrobe palette from Too Faced, and it's this baby, and I'm sure you've seen it everywhere, and it looks glorious inside with all the Love Flush blushes here. So it comes with the Love Hangover, Baby Love, I Will Always Love You, How Deep Is Your Love, Justify My Love, and Your Love Is King, which are awesome names. I've really been enjoying this palette. My favorite ones obviously have been these bright colors right here, surprisingly. And I've also enjoyed Love Hangover. I'm trying to use these other ones a little bit more. Today I'm using the combination of I Will Always Love You and Your Love is King, which I've been really liking, just combining both of those a lot, just to get like a dark color but then like a really like peachy color at the same time. But this palette is amazing. It is limited edition, so if you guys do want to pick it up, definitely pick it up before it goes away. It's fantastic, and the price is really good for trying all these blushes. And if you don't already have a lot of blushes, this is a great way to get these into your little collection. Next, I have a nail polish that I recently got and I have really enjoyed it, and I'm pleasantly surprised with the color, so that's why I'm featuring it today. It's by the brand Essie and it's in the color Penny Talk, and I absolutely adore this color. I really have been into like a lot of pinky stuff here and there, so I really wanted to try this color. And I have the silver one, which I forgot what it's called, and it's probably one of my all-time favorite nail polish ever. And I'm actually wearing it today with more like sparkly colors over, with one of their Luxe Effects line. I'm terrible with names. Penny Talk is fabulous. I remember when it came out, I wasn't fond of the color. I'm not into rose golds. I'm not into like pinks, but lately I have been. I'm very into blue right now. But Penny Talk was one I definitely didn't want to get between the gold one, the silver one, and the copper one. But one of the things that surprised me the most about this color is the fact that I thought it was going to be a little bit warmer of like a copper color, and I feel like it's more of a cooler light pink color, and I really like that a lot about it. So when I got it, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because of that, but it ended up being probably one of my favorite colors, and it looks beautiful on your nails, and I got a lot of compliments about the color as well. So if you're thinking of looking for a copper color, I definitely recommend this color by Essie. I got mine at CVS, so it's very easy to find. I think it's part of their permanent line because at least my CVS still carries it. So definitely try this one if you're looking for a copper color. My last makeup item is the Anastasia Brow Definer in the color medium brown. And this little baby here obviously is a fairly new product that Anastasia came out with. And as you can see here, it is a very thick pencil compared to the previous brow wiz, and it has an angled applicator type of thing, and it comes out in an angle, and it's very thin. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is, and the brush is also massive as well, which you have to be really careful of this when you're blending it out. But I absolutely have adored this. I really hated it in the beginning, to be honest, and I saw this video that Anastasia posted on her page, and somebody used it like a completely different way than I would have ever used it, and that changed my whole way of applying it, and now it's probably one of my favorite eyebrow products that I'm using currently. And I also wanted to do a brow video recently, and my best friend also recommended it to me, maybe some drugstore items compared to some high-end brow products. So if you guys have any recommendations or suggestions of what products I should use, definitely leave it below. But yeah, I really have really good things to say about this, and I would love to show you guys how I do my brows with this little baby right here. So let me know if you want to see that. And lastly, I have two fashion items, which at this point, if I have to show you a pair of shoes every time that I do a favorites video, I will have 12 whole new shoes every year, which I am completely fine with. But I'm going to show you first my Hunter boots. These are my new rain boots that I got at the beginning or end of December or January, and I think I got the best use out of it this past month because of the snow and the rain. It's been very rainy here, and the snow also has been good. These are not the regular size one, these are the shorter ones. My legs had issues getting in there, not so much with like the thickness of here, but my feet are very wide at the top, so when I try to get in, I get stuck like right here. So they're really long, like, yeah, no, it's not gonna work. But anyways, these are the shorter ones, and they are fantastic little boots. So if you're petite, maybe try the shorter ones. I might definitely recommend it, or if you have wide feet like me. But this was such a great investment, and I had other rain boots and they broke a long time ago, which I was really sad, and they had a hole, so I really couldn't use them in the rain. But these are wonderful. I love these, and I definitely recommend Hunter boots if you are thinking of getting some good rain boots. And last but not least, I have these babies. Yep, I got these new sunglasses, and I absolutely adore these. I love the look of them, and they have these like gray little things here, outline here, and I feel like they're very in right now, and I really wanted a pair of these sunglasses for a while, and I couldn't pay the amount of money that they actually cost. I really wanted a new pair of sunglasses, and I wanted one that looked exactly like these, with sort of like a cat eye type of look and some like silvery color thing up here. And I saw these at Nordstrom, and I think they were on sale, I believe, or maybe not. They were like $12 or something like that, which is why they sound very plasticky, but they are very good and I love them, and they look amazing with my massive head. And as you can see, they look amazing with dark lips. So I'm really looking forward to wearing these more. I use them a lot, believe it or not, even though if it's snowing and raining here. I actually have used them, and I've gotten compliments about them too. So if you're looking for some nice little fashionable sunglasses, Nordstrom has them, and they're very cheap. And that was it, guys. Those are my February favorites. I really enjoyed all these products a lot, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. I also wanted to talk about my favorite show. So before my camera dies and I see it going crazy, I just wanted to mention the fact that I really have been liking The Bachelor and Married at First Sight. So if any of you are fans of those shows, please talk to me about them and tell me what your thoughts are. This next week is going to be a very big week for both of those shows. One of them is ending and the other one is almost about to end. So I'm really excited to know, and I would love to talk to you guys about the shows. If not, tweet me. I'm also on Twitter live tweeting about both of them when they happen. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked the blue lips. I also have some ideas for my hair, so stay tuned for those, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and have a good day. Bye bye. Hey, obnoxious pants, you ready? So John and I decided that we're gonna decorate the tree. It's been up for a while, but we actually haven't decorated it, and as I showed last weekend, we brought up these boxes but never actually did anything